Hello, happy St. Patrick's Day. I am going to make soda bread. I've made it before from boxed ingredients already prepared, but this time I'm going to try to make it from scratch, which actually is very easy. Potato bread actually started back in the 1830s when a lot of ingredients weren't readily available during the Irish potato famine. So they just used what they had. So it's actually just, I'll put the ingredients in the YouTube listing, but we got 4 cups of flour. We're going to add that to, remember this is just the dry ingredients right now. A teaspoon of baking soda. Okay. And for sweetness, I'm going to add some raw sugar because I like raw sugar. I think the recipe calls for like a teaspoon. Add some more. And the coffee is optional. So let's mix these together. So the recipe calls for buttermilk traditionally. I'm not a big fan of buttermilk, but they said what you can do is just get whole milk, which I did, and then squeeze some lemon in it. So there's a container like this that you get at the supermarket of whole milk, small one. Squeeze some lemon in there, and I let that sit for about 5 minutes. Okay, so let's add the milk to the butter, and we'll have our wet ingredients ready. And in a moment, we're going to mix it with our dry ingredients. Perfect. So here's our dry ingredients. And let's do it. So here's your whole milk, lemon juice, and a little bit of butter for flavor. So we're going to add that in there. Just going to mix it up. It's very easy. It's a fun recipe to do. You want to make bread and you don't want to get into too much of the science of it. So I'm going to show you. Basically, it's just incorporating everything. It's not a wet dough. But at the same time, like a lot of bread making, which I have done, you want to not overwork the dough. So everything's pretty much combined now. So it is really that simple. And this is where you get your hands dirty. So, oiled up pan. Now we're going to make the ball where it'll look like actual sourdough. So if you want to get the kids in the kitchen and make a mess and have fun, this is the perfect recipe. So there it is. I'm going to put it right on the pan. And kind of fold it enough or form it into a circle. It's not the neatest recipe as you can see, but it's still fun. So, now, traditionally you put a cross at the top because that's supposed to keep out the evil spirits. So, but we're gonna just do it Tom's way, which is let's just put in the pan in a circle. The oven's preheated for 350 degrees. So I've had that going for about 20 minutes. Now I'm going to put it in, and we're going to give it about 15-20 minutes, I do. Of course, check on it for doneness also. So we'll be right back. saying it's been about 25 minutes to 30 minutes, so it's a little longer than I had said earlier. But I did check on it a couple of times, of course. And all right. And I think we have the soda bread. Happy St. Patty's Day, everyone. And enjoy making soda bread.